Step into a garden where American classic elegance feels lived in, warm, and utterly effortless. Every view promises structure softened by bloom, and every path seems to lead to a calmer, more beautiful way of living. A clipped boxwood garden terrace feels instantly calming, like stepping into a quiet scene that has been lovingly composed over many seasons. Pale stone, soft roses, and gravel underfoot create a gentle rhythm, while the fountain adds a sense of cool stillness. Morning light slips through the pergola and paints everything in dappled shadow, making the whole space feel elegant, welcoming, and beautifully lived in. This sunken garden feels intimate in the nicest way, as if the world has quietly lowered its voice. The hedges wrap around you like a green room, while the roses and urns soften every edge with a romantic hush. Warm afternoon light settles on the stone and gravel, giving the space a sunlit glow that feels grounded, graceful, and just a little bit secret. Walking down this garden alley feels like entering a timeless corridor of air and light. The trees rise on either side with a calm formality, yet the flowers and jasmine keep everything feeling soft and human. Sunlight filters through the leaves in clean patterns, and the long view ahead creates that wonderful sense of anticipation, as if something beautiful is always waiting at the end. This dining garden has the kind of charm that makes you want to linger long after the meal is over. The pergola filters the light just enough to make everything feel gentle and flattering, and the climbing vines give the whole space a sheltered, almost holiday-like ease. There is warmth in the worn wood, softness in the linens, and a relaxed elegance that feels completely effortless. This little gazebo garden feels like a place made for slow conversations and peaceful afternoons. The white structure catches the light beautifully, while the climbing roses and blue flowers surround it with a sense of softness and abundance. There is something quietly luxurious about the balance of order and bloom here, as if the garden is both composed and completely free at the same time. There is a lovely sense of purpose in this walled kitchen garden, but it never feels severe. The brick walls hold warmth, and the neat beds bring a reassuring order that still feels alive and generous. Herbs, flowers, and young vegetables mix together in a way that feels practical and poetic. In the soft morning light, the whole place has a calm, productive beauty. This border feels like a painter's study in texture and color, only greener and more alive. The flowers rise in layers, each one seeming to lean into the next, while the hedge behind them gives the whole scene a sense of depth and shelter. There is a dreamy softness here, especially where the light touches the petals and makes the edges glow. The pool garden feels elegant without trying too hard, which is exactly why it works so beautifully. The still water reflects the sky and nearby plantings, making the whole space feel open and serene. The clipped trees and classic urns give it structure, but the soft edging plants keep it from feeling stiff. In bright sunlight, everything looks crisp, clean, and quietly luxurious. This entry courtyard has the lovely feeling of arriving somewhere special before you even reach the house. The iron gate, brick wall, and clipped pots set a tone of old-world welcome, while the gravel underfoot adds a soft crunch that makes the moment feel real. Sunlight moves across the surface gently, and the whole space feels orderly, warm, and full of quiet anticipation. This green room garden feels enveloping in the best way, like stepping into a breath of fresh air that has been carefully shaped into a room. The tall hedges create privacy, but the open sky keeps it uplifting. Roses, stone, and gravel give it a classic calm, while the sunlight falling from above makes the whole place feel bright, composed, and deeply restful. This path border feels wonderfully generous, almost like the garden is offering itself as you walk through it. The flowers crowd the edges in the loveliest way, softening the stone path and making every step feel more intimate. There is a relaxed richness to the planting, and the morning light brings out the tender colors so the whole scene feels cheerful, grounded, and alive. This terrace feels like the kind of place where mornings stretch longer and everything slows down in a good way. The stone underfoot, the soft planting around the edges, and the quiet geometry of the space all work together to create a feeling of ease. In bright afternoon light, the terrace looks crisp yet welcoming, with a sense of openness that makes the air feel almost touchable. This bench alcove feels like a private exhale, a small pause hidden inside the garden. The hedge enclosure gives it a comforting sense of shelter, while the roses and lavender soften the whole scene with color and fragrance imagined rather than shown. The dappled light makes the seat feel especially inviting, and the space carries that rare mix of stillness, intimacy, and quiet grace. This meadow garden feels like a softer, freer side of classic design, and that contrast is what makes it so lovely. The flowers drift across the field like a loose summer memory, while the path and fence give just enough structure to keep it grounded. In bright sunlight, everything feels open and joyful, with a breezy warmth that makes the whole place seem welcoming and alive. This topiary terrace feels polished but never cold, which gives it a wonderful sense of character. The varied green forms create a rhythm that feels playful and disciplined at once, and the stone beneath them keeps everything feeling rooted and timeless. Morning light sharpens the shadows just enough to make the shapes feel sculptural, while the white roses add a soft note of romance. What makes this kind of garden unforgettable is the balance, refined lines, generous planting, and sunlight that makes everything feel timeless. It's not just decoration, it's a mood you can walk through.